All right, so we begin. Now, where we last left off, you
We were deciding
guys...
what we wanted to do.
Yeah, well, you were deciding what you wanted to do. You guys had not really a month, but 3 10-day weeks of downtime to figure out what to do, basically. People had pretty much sent me their plans. Let's just open up those plans.
I don't think I planned anything else.
I didn't send you anything because my plan is training for the month. I think I'm gonna. I think
we
go
pretty
with
much
people.
planned at the end was to have a beach day.
Well,
Felix wanted the beach day. Everyone else was suddenly like, "Oh, we'll go too."
No, you wanted a date, and we're like, "No, we'll go to the beach and then kidnap you and take you to the beach."
What a
You're gonna
romantic
kidnap
date.
me at the beach and then take me
To a different.
You're just gonna ride around the block.
No, we'll take you to a different beach.
Yeah.
No, Felix. This beach isn't romantic enough. It's not good enough for your date.
And before it can even protest, he just toss him in the back.
Cast the sleep spell on you.
That's how it works. So looking at the planner, the only person that really requires any rolls immediately off the top of the bat would be Creon, because you're developing and crafting stuff.
Yeah. I sent you the plan for the thing that is very clearly outside of the rules. So, yeah, I have some other things I want to do, but that's the main one.
Yeah.
Clearly
Alrighty.
outside of the rules. Excuse me, what?
Yep, I'm going to break the game. I'm going to make it so that nobody can roll except for me.
Yeah.
And I always
Okay, have
That's
fun
how
with
it
that.
works. So for starters, I guess this would be, let's see, this would be crafting or developing a new spell, which is very fun.
super fun.
Saw a post on RPG Horror Stories about that today.
It is
apparently.
It's a one and done spell. Like, I'll only be able to cast it once.
Apparently, someone was like the like dream for 3 years for the character was to be able to make a spell, and then they got the opportunity, but then the DM says like, if you finish this spell, you start like as you finish to create the spell, you start to get visions about if you cast it, the sky is going to burn and the world's going to end and shit like that. And apparently they couldn't cast the spell because it would have destroyed the world.
Oh wow. Phew.
Yeah.
That's depressing. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
what
it
was
seemed
the
a little
spell?
sad.
Yeah.
I don't know what the spell was. Like they said they just wanted something like something cool, like a Melf's acid arrow or something along those lines. So I don't know. I think it was just the DM kind of being a bit of a dick, being like, "Oh, you've done this for 3 years, but now you're not allowed to do it now."
Like taking notes.
Yeah.
So according to, the developing the spell, first of all, I would say is similar to scribing a spell scroll
Sure.
in terms of downtime activity, if you would agree with that.
Yep.
Apparently, for the level of spell this would be, that would require 48 work weeks. I'm guessing that's going with a 7-day week, because it's, based on default rules, Forgotten Realms, which is about 336 days. However, that doesn't kind of take into account any way of, decreasing that time. So, what we shall do is a series of checks to increase the time. Yes.
Make it even longer. Yes.
Make it even longer. That's exactly what
That's
we want.
what she said.
So you're gonna try to be like 1/10 of the time.
So what's your... Well, so we'll start off with the DC 19 Arcana.
Okay.
Make a different spell that's easier, where you can go into like a
Alex,
time.
Yeah.
I once did scribe stuff before, and from memory, I have a bit over a week left. If need be, I could probably help Creon out with this.
I think it's a different type of scribey stuff.
I mean, for what it's worth, passive Arcana would be 20, but that's okay. I rolled a 14.
Okay. On day 1 of your spell development, you did not decrease the time at all. Excellent. Day 2, still a DC 19 check.
Alrighty, well, this is going to be like a 50-50 flip every time, give or take.
Hey,
there we go.
That's half the time.
That's a pretty good check.
I mean, Harvey Dent would love odds like that.
Okay, so this will
Actually,
be
slightly more than 50%.
Can you tell I'm in a Batman mood?
you know what?
No.
Should I let you do it passively? Sure, I'll let you do it passively.
DC's 22.
Hilarious.
Well, let's just give you a free day if you're doing it passively.
Sure.
So you're now at 3
Yeah, great,
days.
free day.
Okay, so this would be a DC 21 Arcana.
Okay.
If you had some kind of assistance, you could roll this with advantage, or if you had a similar skill that you think could be useful and you also have proficiency in, that could also give you advantage.
I know I can't. Is this the type of magic that I can help with?
Ooh, good question. This is a necromancy spell, so I don't know.
No, it's not really the type of cleric stuff. I've done it before, except for like
Okay.
resurrecting and healing.
Okay. I mean, yeah. It's similar to resurrection, but not quite.
It's like the opposite of it a little bit.
Yeah, kind of. It's not like undead like conjuring an undead, but it is a necromancy spell. It is a like death or life domain sort of thing, I guess.
What do you think, Alex? My assistants give help, or
It'd take a day from you if you.
because I'm gonna ask Creon for help later for the sword making. So
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm happy to work on it with Gabriel if he's so inclined.
Sure. Okay, yep, I'll pay that.
Alrighty.
You have your payment. You're
Amazing. I've rolled really badly.
kidding. Okay,
Great
so
roll today.
that'll be day 3. Interesting.
Turns out Gabriel was like, he just didn't know anything about necromancy. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I just...
I'll provide 5 days of help in existence.
That's okay. You can keep helping.
Alright.
You've set aside 11 days for diplomacy, which I think is more than enough.
Have I? 11.
Gabriel has.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Gabriel can keep helping with the.
There we go. Oh, no way. Even then, 10 and an 8. Holy crap. Alrighty, I need new dice. I know they're digital, but they will go into dice jail now. They've been released gladly. Different dice.
I feel like we all do that. When we don't like the dice, we just like get rid of them.
I've started a grading system next to my roll dice. You can see it visually, the colors.
Yep. Yeah, well, there
Hey,
we go.
there we go. That'll
Took a while.
halve the time again. Add a day. Take a day off. All right. So you've spent 4 days on the spell development, and at the current rate, you'll have 39 more days to till it's complete. But you can keep going with the checks with the ever increasing DC. So this one will be a 22 DC.
Yep.
Okay, that's a nat 20. I'm going to
Be really nice.
be really nice. Divided by
I'm gonna.
2.
That's it. You're done. You win the game.
Wow.
Oh, I nailed it, guys.
That was the best nat 20 ever.
So, if you wanted to keep going, the next one would be a 23 DC, and that'll
Yeah.
give you, and you have 8 days of spell development remaining until it's complete.
Yeah, I'll go for one more.
Alright.
Is this like deal or no deal, and now you can like bust?
Ah,
And then it blows
That's how
up,
it
and
works.
you can't succeed.
I mean, there's no real downside to, like, continuing the spell development, like, trying to
Like
expedite
decrease
the time, because it's time you would be spending trying to
And
develop
spell
it anyway.
anyway.
So,
Okay, downtime days, eh?
yeah.
Yeah, I think this is more just seeing how many days I do have to dedicate to it. Okay, nope. So that'll just be one more day. There we
19,
go.
there you go.
That's 20, 23.
Divided by 2, minus 1. So, you've spent 7 days on it so far, and it's going to take you 2 more days of development time. The next one will be a DC 24, and that's basically to see if you can complete it tomorrow or not.
Okay. And yep. And if Gabriel's happy to help me with that, I'll continue to do so.
Yeah, that's taken. Okay,
Nope.
so it takes you
Unlucky.
9 days total, and Gabriel helps you for can
Either.
help you for the first 2 or the last day. So that's he's helped you
6.
with 6.
Yep.
6.
All
5,
good.
6.
Yep.
Right.
Beautiful.
Nice. And now for the crafting of the item, if you
Yep.
wanted to go ahead with that.
Yep, just give me 2 ticks. Alrighty.
One.
So just crafting.
There you go.
What am I rolling?
That's
Sorry.
4 actually.
You know what? It's taking you 9 days to develop this spell. I'm going to say it'll take you a further 9 days, and I think it was 35k worth of materials.
Okay. Well,
Oh no,
I'm definitely going to have
30k worth of materials.
to. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm definitely going to have to source that from somewhere, so I'm probably going to have to ask Malari to give me a generous loan from the Adventurers Guild to make that work. Because I don't think I just have 30k rattling around.
You might. We got paid you got paid
Yeah.
a decent amount of time, I think.
Did I?
How much money do you have?
Somewhere in the ballpark of around 9k, give or take.
Ugh, it smells like porn in here.
Clearly. I don't know, maybe I didn't write down the money that we got paid for yonks ago.
How much is platinum again?
10 gold pieces is 1 platinum piece.
So how much did we get paid for the last thing we got paid for?
I feel like it was like 100k.
Okay.
But is that like 100k each or between us all?
I think it was each.
I
Oh.
thought it was between us all.
Was it?
Surely,
Yeah,
surely
'cause-
it was between the crew.
Yeah, right.
At the moment I've only got 28,000 gold and like 4,000 platinum.
Oh,
On
yeah,
me.
so-
But yeah, I can help you with a bit of extra cash. Not the entire 30 grand, but I can loan you some money if you need, Creon.
If not, you
Yeah.
can always ask me. I'm sure I've got plenty of gold hanging around.
Yeah, Malari.
Yeah.
I wish I could help,
But-
but I only have 4,000 platinum. I mean, that's
Yeah, but you gotta
Hold on a
pay
sec.
for stuff.
4,000 platinum. Oh, for fuck's sake. Damn, 1%.
Oh yeah, I've got 4,000 platinum, almost 5,000.
Alrighty. Well, I'm probably going to ask Malari, who is the head of the Adventuring Guild, to be like, hey, can we, dip into the coffers?
Well, if not, you could just borrow some money from me. I don't really fucking mind.
Yeah. Sorry, Alex, you were saying something and then got into
I was going to say that, yes, Malari is the head of the Adventurers Guild, and because of that, you do have the right to do with the funds more or less what you want to do. So
I have that much. You can choose what you want from it.
I'm pretty sure you've just been given the light, the green light to be like, yeah, I'm taking 30 grand out of the Adventurers Guild. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it, guys.
Well, I just gave them a whole bunch of fantastic material of dragon scales.
True.
I've
Alrighty,
also
fine.
got a bunch of dragon scales that I'm going to be making.
But I also sent you something in message.
I appreciate, but I think I'll just take it from the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
So that's okay.
a small loan of 30,000 gold.
Oh look, every businessman gets that.
Well, next time we go to the dragon place, you're gonna help me pick up some more, okay?
Sure.
All right. So with that 30k gold, that'll. You've already developed the spell, and I'm going to say that the development of the item is going somewhat hand in hand with the spell. So I'm going to tack on an additional 3 day. Let's make it 4 day. 3 days.
Wait, how much days does he have? Because remember, he's still gonna also go over to the Pirate Isles.
That'll leave Ben with 11 days free. All up.
Okay.
So
That works for me.
you've got 2 days of diplomacy, 5 days of spell conversion, 9 days of spell development, 3 days of item development, and 11 days free so far.
Oh, that's good to know.
He's
Alright.
being brainy.
And cool. If somebody else has something to do, we can move on to that while I stare at this map and think.
Well, I was going to get you to make the sword, so I've got more for you to do.
Ah, correct. Yes, I can definitely help Caleb develop stuff.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. So, Gabriel, as part of your study into the Arcanachron, you learn more about the arcane blades. You learn more about the arcane blades, the weapons of many of the knightly orders of Kamlavacta. Kamlavacta, that place with the people.
Yeah. Gotta love those people.
Many of the arcane knight orders use the arcane blades as a kind of signature weapon, but the development of them has kind of been lost to time a bit. Through the study of this ancient Arcanachron, you're not just taught how to use an arcane blade in combat, but also how to kind of have the philosophy behind them, as they were deeply personal to each knight, and each knight kind of had a connection with the blade.
Yeah, cool. So I can learn how to use one and make my own at the same time.
So with that, and learning how to make the blade, okay, I had a separate one for this.
Oh, you were making a spell while I was studying the arcane blade.
It's not quest generation, it's weapon crafting.
Ooh.
So, I'll just...
I'm almost certain I'm not going to use this, but it's going to be awesome.
So here's a very basic overview I was just sent to you. I'll send it to general chat as well, because why not? But this is the very basic overview of the weapon crafting system that I have. For you in particular, this will either be an elemental or ethereal emitter of your choice. It'll also... You actually have a arcane blade, a spare arcane blade. So you can use that for the majority of the parts. It'll probably take maybe 1k gold to kind of refit it. The one that you currently have is just a force-based arcane blade, but if you wanted to change the element, then you'd need to source a different crystal to change the element of the blade.
Where are they sourced?
What was that?
Could I get that from Kamala Vector? Maybe I could go with Lathia.
No, it'd be a simple matter of just finding the other type of elemental crystal, magic crystal.
Oh, right, so that's like a elemental crystals. Like, I just go down the store or something. Source or somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So I spent some time doing that. Probably. Or lightning. Maybe lightning. I think.
I didn't catch half of that.
I think he wants to make the element lightning or something else.
Okay. Lightning crystal. Or a lightning gem. Yeah, if you go and find a fulcrum quartz gem, you can make a lightning-based arcane blade.
Beautiful.
Cool. Do you have any particular did you have any ideas for what type of blade that you wanted to make for that?
You mean off of this table?
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, hold on, I'll have a quick look. I like the reach, so maybe long round.
Okay. Long round shaft.
Yeah.
Cool. And just like a standard grip.
Yes, standard. Kind of need finesse.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting a standard grip on that long round shaft.
Oh yeah.
Damn it. Okay. So as you go, you go and begin crafting the arcane blade. It'll take you 2k gold total, 1k for the modification parts. You have an original arcane blade to disassemble and kind of reforge into the new one, and you'll also need the 1k, an additional, or the second 1k for the sourcing the fulcrum quartz crystal to use as the new kind of crystal focus for it. So you go and you kind of begin making it this long, almost like a polearm of sorts. Making kind of, an elemental based polearm like this, it's certainly rare, but it isn't something that you've never heard of. But with the arcane blade technology, you can kind of make it better than it would have been otherwise. And you also feel a deeper connection to the blade, kind of through the process of crafting it. Could I get you to roll for me a... Now, Creon, you're helping with this, so you'll have advantage on this check. Could you make either an intelligence proficiency or wisdom proficiency crafting check for me?
Let's go with wisdom here.
Wow, big surprise. And yeah, you have advantage on this, so...
Yeah, that's right. Advantage is good. So we'll take 12 plus 11, 23.
23, that's pretty good. So as you go, spending the first day, you become familiar with the original arcane blade, and through dissembling it, you kind of gain a full understanding and connection to the pieces that you've pulled out of it. For the second day, could I need same check again?
Yep. Double 15s. Right.
Okay, so that's what, 26?
Yeah, 26.
Alrighty. So with that, disassembling the old arcane blade, you go and place it into the new blade that you have created. One with a kind of long handle, able to strike at a distance. The arcane blade that you have is unique to you. At the moment, it only really responds to you, so it doesn't function in anyone else's hands. It is a
Interesting.
.3d6 lightning melee weapon with finesse and reach.
Beautiful.
You are proficient in it.
Yeah, cool.
With those rolls... Oh, while you're wielding it, it is also a +3 weapon. Cool. I'm taking those 2 days of crafting the arcane blade just off your free days at the moment.
Yeah, cool.
So that'll leave you with one free day. That still leaves you with your 5 days of diplomacy. Which lets you go along to everyone else's diplomacy if you want.
Yeah, cool.
And Creon, I took those 2 days just off your free days.
Yep, no worries.
Thanks, Freon.
All good.
All right. So Felix and Lathia do not have really any free days.
I think I've got like one.
You've got one. I don't know if you wanted to do anything with that.
I think I was going to go to Kamalavac to try and speak to the Skywatchers about coming and helping us.
I do have that day as your diplomacy day, so...
Okay, so I don't actually have a free day.
Well, you do have one free day. Yeah, you have 1 day of diplomacy, 28 days of leveling up, and 1 day of free.
Oh, okay, cool.
So... yes, no. The diplomacy was factored in.
Alright, excellent.
Malari, you have 5 days of diplomacy, 12 days of Arcanachron training, and 13 days free at the moment. Is there any crafting or anything you wanted to do in particular?
Nope.
Alright. In that case, we'll move along
To somebody's date.
to somebody's date. No, we'll do diplomacy first.
Oh, come on. You're not prepared for his date?
No, never.
Damn. How do you feel about this, Felix?
Love you too.
Hey, that's me as the DM. Thank you very much. Who wants to go first for diplomacy?
I don't know, I'm gonna be there for all of them, so...
Okay.
I'm not fussed. Should we do the Kamalavac one since it's only going to be 1 day? I suppose all of the diplomacy is going to be one day.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, we can start with Kamala Actor.
All right. So as
Felix
you,
is just doing recruiting, right? That's not the same as diplomacy.
uh,
I just wanted to be clear.
you were just
Okay.
gonna go around and trying to see which. Wait, what do I have you down for?
He was meant to go back and see whether or not the Watchers have returned to respond to what he was doing.
Right.
Yeah, the Watchers of the Veil. That was.
I just didn't know if that counted in this particular instance. I just wanted to be clear.
Oh,
He
yes,
should
no.
have counted it.
You know what? We'll do that first. So, Felix, as you
Wasn't
go...
trying to rush or anything. I was just curious.
Oh, no. That's a good point, because I didn't have you listed down for some reason. So as you go and you return to the Grey Castle, you find that there's pretty much the majority of the Watchers of the Veil there. They're kind of standing by and ready to assist with whatever thing you want them to. As the leader of the group, you have a bit of sway here. What are you going to say to them?
Remind me of the specifics of this final plan. I know our thing is to like funnel the Svärmfa into these tunnels, cut them off in two, different. Basically, all this stuff to try and slow them down while we are.
What you want to say is up to you. I'm
legitimately trying to remember the plan.
I would suggest that you guys, you're talking to basically all of the Watchers of the Veil here at this time, and it is like 25 odd days away from, the actual D-Day. So, what you do or don't want to kind of let known is up to you. And in fact, what I do want you to do at this point in time is just draw a flat d20 for me.
Okay. $11.
Okay, cool.
So once everyone is assembled in the room, Felix will say, "Forgive me, I'm not used to addressing a big room full of people. More of a man of action, not so much talk. I'm sure I don't have to remind you about the Svärmfa problem around the world. Everyone here has probably had some part to play in fighting back. And some have paid the ultimate price for protecting this realm. And those sacrifices are not in vain. And they will not be forgotten. That said, you know that I have been working with a group to come up with a sort of plan to strike back against these invaders and end the threat once and for all. And we may finally have that plan in action. I am here to see who among you would be willing to help in this final assault to eradicate these invaders from our realm, and on the side, perhaps engrave your name in the annals of history. I will not lie to you, the risk will be great. But, given the line of work we all share, I'm sure you're aware of that risk. We have a chance to finally end this. Who among you will be brave enough for this final fight?
Equal speech. We need like the triumph music, so there's like furious, melancholy music.
Yeah. Sorry, hold on.
That's right.
Fuck. Shit.
Someone comes in right after the speech is finished and starts
The
playing.
butler's been murdered.
Was it this one?
Either that or like Patrick. Boom, 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 boom.
Just speech again. Nothing.
That's not the one I wanted. What about this? Nope, that's too ominous.
Makes
I'll
me
get
feel
this
Metal
right
Gear
now.
3. There we go. Perfect.
Alright, boys, who wants to go get them some Svärmfa?
Yeah.
That's not any better. Oh, let's skip and surely this one will work. Oh, that's still ominous. Okay, well, apparently I don't have anything suitable on my soundboard, so we're just going to deal with it.
Pretend epic music played.
I just have all this like failure music. I don't know. Like victory.
Yeah, well, you see, I don't have anything victory-like, so...
Well, that's ominous.
I kind of planned for you all to die. I'm honestly surprised you guys lasted this long.
Thank you. We have discovered a glaring hole in my soundboard, so I will deal with that.
Glaring.
I don't
we-
need
we-
victory for another few sessions yet. We'll be fine.
I've needed that for you guys before.
Okay, well, I'm getting rid of this one, and... yeah, we'll just keep going with this, I guess. That'll do for now. Oh, it even typed it in tabletop sim. Very good, very good. Okay. Excellent speech. Could I get you to roll? You have Beatrix there, kind of standing by your side. As you kind of finish off this speech, there is this flash of radiant energy as very briefly your kind of divine appearances appear, kind of like an aura around the two of you, and the watchers, all of them, they kind of stare wide-eyed in awe at you and Beatrix. Could you please roll a persuasion check with advantage?
Okay. Whatever you say, boss.
That is what I say. Oh, I have music with divine.
Ooh! Natural 20 with that advantage. And an 18 on the other one, so either way, not bad, considering it's
Very
me we're
nice.
talking about.
That is
Very,
very,
very nice.
good for you. That's like out of character. All right. So as as you kind of give this speech, radiant aura or divine aura appearing briefly, all the Watchers, with kind of tears in their eyes, they begin standing up from the seats that they had taken, and they give a salute to the Watchers. Kind of two hands coming up above their eyes to form a bit of a point, as if shading their eyes. But it is, you know it as the salute of the Watchers, and every single one stands up, gives their salute, and that you just have the sense that yes, the Watchers will be there for you. No kind of words need to be said to convey that feeling from them.
I mean, this is what they do, right? Like, this is like the biggest interdimensional threat.
Yeah.
Right.
You can feel as the Watchers are standing there giving you this salute, you feel more powerful. It is as if by coming here, giving this speech, the Watcher's faith in you is literally feeding you power.
Felix feels a little bit of the rush. And looking back at everybody, he salutes back. And then, once all the hands are back down, he just goes, "All right, let's get to work." And see.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
So, Watchers seem to be on board. Chris, are you back?
Duh.
Excellent. We're going to go to the Sky Watchers next. So, I have... Who's going along to the Sky Watchers? So, Lathia, Gabriel, and Malari. Creon, I have you down for 2 days of diplomacy. Who are you going to see?
I was going to see Leanne, or Captain Leo.
Oh, yes.
And
that's right.
And I don't think I was strictly speaking going anywhere else. I may have been accompanying Malari to see
Mother of Elves.
Mother of Elves. That's right.
Okay, cool.
I think that's the only ones that I've really put myself down for.
Okay. In which case, we're just going along with Lathia, with Malari and Gabriel as tag-alongs here.
Cool.
All right. So, the three of you go and kind of going from Project B to Adventurers Guild HQ and then taking a teleportation circle again over to the Skywatchers, Door Unbewound, where Master Seal is the leader of the Skywatchers there. Could I get all three of you to roll a d20?
I hear something about a d20.
Yeah, just
You gotta roll one. I got a 12.
I got a 5.
Excellent.
I hit a wall. I don't have my normal free reign.
I also got a 5.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Love to see it.
Where's the death pit? It's not here.
I got rid of it because it was in the way.
I want it
So-
back.
We can no longer kill unfriendly dice.
I want to kill my friendly dice!
Unfriendly.
I have to make a trash pit where they all stay together.
I'll get you.
Yeah, that's what this. That's
Put
what
it,
this
put it
table
right
can be
here
for.
on my desk. I want it right here. Right here.
I feel like that's dangerous if we put it on your desk.
Why?
How much stuff do you have that you've just like stolen that could get thrown away accidentally?
60.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's why.
That's why. Also, your bench is right next to my bench, so.
What's wrong with that?
Well, we can
Knowing
just
how much
have the
shenanigans you get up to.
this bench can be the bad dice bench. It's what
Which
the bad
bench?
guys do.
Okay,
This
that
one.
bench.
Oh, the bouncy rain. I've missed you.
Okay. We've
You never-
got a trash hole in the middle of the ocean.
Where?
Up here on the map.
Turn
Just like-
green on.
Go
Where's this trash hole?
colder. Warmer.
Trash
Cold,
hole in the
warm,
ocean.
Warmer.
Oh yeah.
Trash hole in the middle
Inside,
of the
It
you'll
was
find a
so
flea on the
far
wing of a fly on the
away.
frog and a bump on a
Yeah.
log in the hole.
ocean. It is literally the furthest away it could possibly be from you.
So cruel.
It was actually just the best spot to put it, so.
Let's see what's actually in my bag. I want to see. It's gonna
While
take
you're-
forever to load.
While you're doing that, Malari, Lathia, and Gabriel, you guys have arrived in Dor on Wound, the small port town within the south of Kumlavacta.
Things have loaded. I have special tokens, dragon tokens, complete dice bag, Svärmfa.
Very good.
Is this the town that the Watchers are in? Like, or do we have to travel there? I can't remember.
No, you're in Dor on Wound. You're in the
Okay, yeah.
town.
Well, if you need height markers, I know where they are. I also found your ability check board.
Excellent. Thank you.
Alright, I will make my way out of the teleport place and have a look around and go to where Master Seal usually, where his where he usually resides.
Okay. So as you head to the training grounds, the Temple of the Skywatcher Knights within Dor on Wound, you see a fewer knights training, making your way through the knights that are standing guard outside the temple grounds, recognize you and invite you forward. Our runner is sent off to go and speak to Master Seal, let him know that you're here, and you're led through the training grounds to the personal quarters of Master Seal.
When we get there, I'll bow quite deeply to him. And
Here, is
just,
it okay for us to actually be here?
Of course, you wouldn't have been let through if you weren't allowed.
That's sure.
But yeah, I'll bow quite deeply to Master Seal and say, "Greetings, Master. It is good to see you again."
We'll copy the bows. We'll learn the bows.
Knight Nalaknathi. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you got it good.
Excellent. Please take a seat.
Thank
Lady
you.
Malari, it's good to see you as well.
And I don't know if did he meet Gabriel before? Possibly not. I don't know. I'll just say I don't know if you remember, but this is Gabriel as well, my friend. We've been is one of the ones I've been traveling with over the past few months.
Of course, of course.
Now,
I'm familiar with many of the Chosen.
Excellent. Well, we come because we have good tidings. We believe. Oh, actually, wait. Are we safe to talk here?
Well, yes, the rooms are. No one would dare listen into any of my rooms, and I do not sense anyone trying to eavesdrop.
Good. Then we have good news. We bring tidings of the end of the war. It is hopefully
Within our grasp.
hopefully within the next month we will have ended the Svärmfa incursion. But that is also why I come here. What we are planning to do will draw the Svärmfa to us. And so we need warriors there to help fight them off as they come. If this plan works, it will destroy all of them, but we need as many as we can to help us through this situation. And if we could spare any more of the Skywatchers, it would be, well, yeah, and any amount that we could spare would be greatly appreciated.
I see. It sounds like quite a daring plan.
Indeed. I'll break down the basics of the plan for him. Just say, yeah, I'm bad at explaining it. I'll just break down the basics of it. Basically, like we're making a virus to hopefully infect them all, and then they're all gonna be drawn to the one spot, and the ones that aren't dead instantly, they're gonna be trying to stop us. So we need to stop them first.
I see.
And if you want to fight something very strong, there is plenty to go around. Don't you worry about that.
And not to mention, I would like some more training as well. I'd like to get a bit stronger before this all finishes. Before this all goes to a head.
Of course. Sorry, this is Alex thinking.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's all good. It's hard to.
That's why I said words.
Yeah.
It's hard to D&D sometimes when it's like, oh crap, I gotta make decisions and think about how a character's
I understand
gonna
it's still the morning for you guys, but it's in the afternoon for the rest of us. Come on now.
It's actually afternoon here, so.
Yeah, it's 12, so yeah.
Yeah.
Evening for me.
It's later in the afternoon for the rest of us.
True. Master Seal sitting cross-legged on his seat. It's kind of just this big circular. What's the word to describe it? Stool.
Ball?
No.
He's sitting on an exercise ball.
If he was on an exercise ball, I'd be fucking surprised.
No.
Going cross-legged on those things is fucking hot as shit.
Yeah, Master Seal's a fucking badass. He could do it.
Yeah, of course.
I really don't know
he's in a
once
gaming-
in my
he's in-
life. It was
He's in a gaming chair.
difficult.
Is Ottoman the right term?
Yeah, Ottoman.
Yeah, I think
Why
that
would it be
works.
Ottoman though? Ottoman's like the little side thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like an ottoman, this big round ottoman, fairly low to the ground, which he uses basically as a seat. He's sitting on it pretty much entirely cross-legged. He nods his head and is like, yes, I do see. I think that's a good plan. You have the full support of the Skywatchers. We will send many of our best warriors there. I suspect that there may be some kind of backlash during that time, so we won't commit our full forces, but we will have myself and many of the other best soldiers there. Best knights there.
Cool. Yeah.
You're gonna have your master there. You're so excited.
I do look happy and
Says
excited about
nothing.
that, and just stare there, like, and I'll stand up and bow again deeply to him and say, "Thank you, Master. You are brave and wise, and we are lucky to have your support."
Now,
And then I'll bend down and I'll give him a hug.
he'll like allow it and give you a quick pat on the back, but it's very obviously not the done thing.
Yeah.
He'll go and sitting back in his seat, he'll cross his arms a bit and say, "All right, now about your training."
I just grin at that. Just yes.
Given the dire nature of this fight and the battle that is to come, perhaps it is best that myself and Lady Ina personally see to your training.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent.
I'm ready to start right away.
All right. Well, thank you for coming, all of you. It means a great deal to be let in on these plans and to know how we can support the fight against the Svärmfa.
No, I think we are quite lucky to have you. I feel a lot
We're
better
quite
about
lucky to have many people to help us.
Indeed. The more people we have to fight, the more Svärmfa we can kill.
Alright. So with that, Lathia, you're staying in Door on Wound to train with Master Seal and Lady Ina.
Yep.
Gabriel and Malari, you guys basically head back that same day. Alright, so Lathia, you're now off training with the Skywatcher Knights.
Cool.
To one of our next benches, I guess.
One of your next ventures. Malari, you were going to go visit the Mother of Elves with Gabriel and... Oh, let's mute that. You were visiting with Gabriel and I think Creon was going to come along to that one as well.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
I have no idea what to say to the Mother of Elves, but we'll wing it like normal.
Yeah, I think you're the only that's like meta problem.
yeah. So one thing I was gonna say, I did have like some basic cliff notes on how we might like approach each pillar, in regarding to arguments. So, I reckon with the Mother of Elves, while I don't know if you guys have already met her and have a better idea of who she is, but to me it seems like the best bet would be to angle like for revenge, because Fenmore got completely destroyed by the Svärmfa. Like, look, this is the way that you can take revenge on the things that did this. For the Pharaoh, who's currently like fighting the Svärmfa, we go with a general like, this is the best way to proactively like save your people. With Captain Leo, we go, this is like appeal to the spirit of adventure. Be like, yep, this will be like the greatest like fight that you can be a part of. It'll be, a world threat. Like, this is a world-threatening crisis, and an adventurer such as yourself would want to be at the heart of it. And I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure how we'd go with the Genoan fella. I was kind of.
I'm
hoping-
leaving that one completely to Gabriel on that kind of front because they like Gabriel the most.
Pretty much,
Done.
yeah. Yeah, and I'm sort of hoping that we can maybe, if we get the other pillars on board, we can appeal to like a sense of duty or honor and be like, if you're the only pillar that's like resting on their laurels, then that reflects badly on you. And the country.
I know there's probably one that I can think of that might not go for it, since the fact that one, he's a loner, and two, he hated my guts from the beginning.
I don't think you guys are going to talk to that guy.
No, we're not going to talk to him.
I hope
don't
not,
think-
because if he shows up out of nowhere, I'm gonna probably punch him in the face.
That's reasonable.
Alex,
But
don't
anyways,
you dare bring him out of nowhere.
He's asked.
Combat encounter.
I will
Anyway.
steal the rest of the stuff behind your hidden area, I promise.
Oh, oh no. Oh no.
But yeah, so those were my thoughts. Anyways, so
Get that.
yeah.
Okay.
How to make the DM scared. I will steal everything else.
Do not. Okay, so
I
heading-
have a trash in the corner of the area to play with.
you. So heading to Valond to head and chat with the Mother of Elves.
At least it's here.
You guys are able to send word ahead beforehand, and with that, the Mother of Elves has set a meeting place to chat, to talk with you guys.
To be honest, I completely forgot who the Mother of Elves was.
Yeah, thanks.
I have no notes on that one.
Yeah, we had a little interaction. She was like a weird elf spirit, like he had like elf spirits or something.
Is it the one that we saw with
Elise.
Yeah, at least.
No, that was a different person. Yeah, Elise.
Yeah, at least in Village with that.
Yeah.
So that'd
Yeah,
be
but I don't
interesting.
remember interacting with her.
No. No, I don't think we did.
You
I'm not even
interacted
here.
with her once when she tried to help with reviving Vivian.
That's true.
Oh yes.
And also, I also believe you interacted with her at there was a war council or something.
I
Um,
remember.
you guys all-
I don't
You guys
remember
all
that one.
you guys all spoke to Latia. Not Latia. My last character. That's fucking. You were just saying her
Laura?
name and. No. You were just saying her name, and now for some reason I just cannot remember it.
You do have COVID. You've got the brain.
Mind COVID, brain COVID.
What are you talking about? This is Chris. He told me the fact that he forgets things like a fish.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah,
The big
but
Half
like
orc
usually. No, the druid. What? Oh,
yeah,
it's-
Elise.
Yeah, Elise. That's it.
You said
Yeah, I know.
twice.
I told you that you all said it like 4 seconds ago, and I couldn't remember. But
You
guys all
said
spoke to
Elise, and you're like, no, that's not right.
No, I said Latia, not Elise. I never said Elise.
Anyway.
But anyway, you spoke to Elise there, and there was a bit of interaction with her, but not much.
Yeah.
With the Elf Queen.
So you're able. Anyway, sending. Yes. Elise and Mother of Elves. With the communication that you're able to get over to the Mother of Elves through Valond, the kind of response that you get back is the Mother of Elves will meet with you at Findela City, which is, well, most people
A
know it
city?
as the capital city of Valond. It rests atop it is at the mouth, or not the mouth, the start of the Valond River, which runs all through Valond.
I think it's in Malone, guys.
What gave it away?
The Valon.
So as you guys teleport to the Findela City Adventurers Guild, or the Finian Adventurers Guild, you arrive strike of dawn, and stepping out into the city, you see these kind of the city that sprawls over this mountaintop lake that feeds the Volond River by these majestic waterfalls. In the lower parts of the city, all across the city, really, there are all of these traditional elven tree houses, as well as many modern towering buildings that look like they're shaped from stone. And
I want to live here.
the morning glow from the sun makes the waterfalls look like they're rainbows, kind of throwing the mist across the city, and everything is sparkling like it's made from gold in this morning light.
Guys, can I live here? Looks fun.
Retire here after the
Yeah,
war.
I'm pretty sure you have enough money to live just about wherever the hell you want. So sure.
That's not the point. I'm not allowed to. I'm the leader of the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they've got an Adventurers Guild in Valon.
You are here at the Finian
Like that
Adventurers Guild Hall. Yeah.
There you
Don't
go.
tempt me. I will do it.
So you make your way through the city. It's a bit of a trek, but eventually you make it to the Lord's Palace, which is this quite impressive building that has been built into the side of a cliff that overlooks the city itself. There are rows of guards, and you actually see quite a few Griffin riders that are kind of around and standing guard. In the kind of outer area. You don't see Villatar specifically.
I still have Villatar's feather.
You do. That is true.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh geez, she looks vaguely terrifying. Making your way.
She looks vaguely terrifying.
Look.
Where am I looking?
Mother of Elves.
Oh, okay. Yes.
She has a bit of a stare going on at the
What did
moment.
I do? You know what? I'm just gonna. I'm moving them. It's
Wait,
very hard to
Shoot
see
that
them.
1,000 yard stare.
She does a bit. It's unintentional, but you know.
She's seen some shit.
She has. As you guys go through the palace, you make your way into the Lord's inner chambers. The guards kind of point the way for you, and finding yourself within the Lord's chambers, at the throne, sitting atop this it looks like it's been crafted by vines. This kind of dais up where the throne sits. Instead of the Lord sitting on the throne, you actually see the Mother of Elves sitting there instead, with Lord Almar Miraleth standing behind the Mother of Elves, and a spectral elven lady standing at the other shoulder of the Mother of Elves. Do I actually have Lord Alamar? I don't think I have Lord Alamar.
I'm getting stage fright.
You'll do fine, don't worry.
How can I do fine with this sexy, pretty lady like her?
You do
She's
fine
that
around
charisma.
up here.
Huh?
You do fine around the other sexy ladies of our party.
That's true. Though one of them has completely denied me of all kinds of fun times, so...
She's that Malari charisma.
Yeah. Try not to stab them and you'll be fine.
She's the puppy dog eyes.
What do you mean, stab them?
I said don't stab them.
As you guys enter the chamber, Mother of Elves sitting on the throne announces out from her position. Head of the Adventurers Guild and Pillar of Balance, Malari. You wish an audience with me?
Yes.
Lord.
Yes, I do. How do I say this? Frankly, we're at the end of the war. And we have Project B, which is something I and the Chosen Ones have been getting everything for, is at its end. So pretty much, Creon, help me.
What the Pillar of Balance wishes to say is that the war is at a turning point. We are aware that you have suffered great losses so far, and we wish to entreat you for your aid and give you perhaps the opportunity to right some wrongs.
Seek revenge.
Take it away, Malari. It's fine. We got this.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
It's like you confidence goes immediately. No, you're good.
But if I keep talking, then I have to make a charisma check, and Creon is...
Yeah.
You say I have the highest charisma check?
You definitely have higher than me, because I'm pretty sure mine is flat. I have +0 and everything.
Joyce. Frankly, because we know the fact that you may want revenge on this Svärmfa, we're asking for help, since when we pretty much give our poison out to the Svärmfa, there may be some stragglers, and we will need some help taking them out. And this is an opportunity for you to get back for what they have done to you. And
Perhaps our last opportunity.
Yeah,
Yep.
your last opportunity to get back at them.
I have my nation to defend. If I'm not here within Valond, then... well, who else can use the powers to control the forests? We have been lucky so far that I am able to use my powers over such a grand area to keep this Svärmfa at bay. You say that this is the end of the war. You spoke previously about this plan, this Project B. How sure are you that the plan will succeed and it will be worth it? If I do come and help you, it may leave my nation and my people, my children, unprotected.
With all due respect, Mother of Elves, if our plan goes ahead in the way that it is intended, then we face a being capable of killing a deity. If we fail to
That, her eyes immediately narrow, and she's like, I see.
if we fail to slay it, then
There's no hope.
There will be nothing stopping it from accruing its army again. And all the world is in danger.
Molari,
Yes, see?
give us a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion? I can do that.
I believe
Are we
you have
mentioning-
expertise in persuasion.
Go,
Huh?
Malari.
I believe you have
Are we
expertise
mentioning
in
like what
persuasion.
happens if one of the other pillars dies? Like that threat.
No, look, that's me, no basis. Don't get too ahead of us.
Yeah. I
One
think Firefly
second.
would be pretty bad. It's just another threat to consider.
Let's check these numbers. I'm also proficient in this, I think.
Sounds right.
I wouldn't be surprised if you have expertise in it, to be honest.
I do!
Oh, okay.
Oh, even better. Yeah.
We've all got expertise in persuasion.
That's true.
You gave it to us when
Yeah, when
lady.
we beat the dragon.
Oh,
the
yeah.
The cards.
That's
The
right.
cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
the
I
tarot cards
wanted
did
to try.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I remember because I
Everyone got
wanted. It was right before we
proficiency
went into the
and
mana storm with the
expertise.
grey.
Oh,
Ooh.
persuasion. Fuck. I didn't even write that down. Famous.
Yeah. I wanted to try and negotiate with the mana storm, but even my expertise wouldn't.
I can't math right now. Please leave a message. 33!
Okay,
That's pretty good.
that's pretty good.
I have a
Alright.
plus 17, so.
Yeah, fair. Mother of Elves nods her head slightly and says, I see. I can't make any assurances as to how long I can come and help, but if I find that Beyond is in a position where I can be away for a period of time, then you will have my strength at your side.
And thank you, Your Majesty. Any help, if you can make it or not, I will. I can't word. I give up. Somebody
That's okay.
kill me now!
Oh, yes. I guess we'll send word when we're ready to hit the kill switch. Not in those words, obviously, but approximately that.
Alright. Very good. And with that, you guys are able to... Oh, you guys head back. So, Mother of Elves. Solid maybe.
What check did I how high did I actually have to go for that one?
You didn't need to go as high as a 33.
I'm sorry, I rolled either a 7 or a 16. It was gonna be above 20 either way.
Some of these, it may not be a guaranteed chance of them coming to help. It may just be like, yeah, we might be able to, or moving it from a no chance to some chance, but yeah.
Mother of Elves is so dummy mummy.
Who have we got left? Okay, we've got Leo, Flanagan, and Jing Hong left.
I do gotta ask a question, Alex.
Yes?
Is your stream actually going on this time?
Yeah?
Because it wasn't last time.
It is on. We are streaming. We have people in chat.
No way! I'm coming in.
Yeah.
Alright.
Was the Pillar of Death also on the list? The Pharaoh?
No, you guys didn't have the Pharaoh on the list.
Okay. Never mind. All good.
I think it's because you guys decided, like, he was the least likely to...
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think anyone put themselves down for it specifically, and he was definitely the least likely to
Yeah.
come along.
Not to say you can't, but you know.
Yeah. No, all good.
Alright. Okay. Gabriel or Creon, who wants to go?
Well, let's do Leo Flanagan, hey? Seems
Sure.
like a good idea.
Like Leo Flanagan.
Okay, so we've got Creon, Gabriel, and Molari heading off to the Pirate Isles to find Leo Flanagan. Oh, and
Yeah.
Skjoliaz is coming as well as your form of transport.
Oh,
Beautiful.
He is a necessary component.
Is he the dragon turtle?
No, he's the black dragon, Tiamat.
Right. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
The boy wonder.
I'm pretty sure the
Boy.
dragon turtle's name also started with an S and had several syllables. So I think that's.
There's a million names that are difficult to pronounce that come from different places.
Dragons, am I
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Scioliaz, fuck.
Damn.
Sauropoman.
Sormiolioth.
Ha!
Sauron. Right. That
He had
guy.
to go to his notes.
I did have to go to my notes.
It turns out that Italian magic store was like 4 dragon names.
I mean, can you blame me? It's not meant for human tongues, guys. What can I say?
Sure. Yep. Cool. All right.
What do you mean, human tongues? A lot of us know different kinds of languages. Thank you very much.
It's my excuse out of character for why I can't pronounce it.
Fair enough. All right.
We all know the language of gibberish, so that's the closest we can get.
Alright, so the
Dead
4 of you
quiet.
with Scioliaz, go over to... You basically teleport to the nearest Adventurers Guild location, which in this case would be Port Trask, and using Scioliaz as winged transport, you guys fly over to the floating island of the Pirate King. As you near the arrival of the island, you can see many flying pirate ships which are coming in and kind of going to the island. It seems fairly bustling, more or less, and you do see the flagship of Leo Flanagan.
Okay.
Did somebody warn him we were coming?
I don't think so.
Send
They
him a
seem to be
sending.
in- Well, I don't know if I have sending. Oh, well, you guys have sending stones, so I guess it doesn't matter.
I have a sending
you-
stone. I gave mine away.
Oh, really? Well, I don't have one.
Oh. I guess we are rocking up unannounced. Hey, Captain Flanagan, I hope it's a good time.
Yeah, because I gave mine away to Felix's sister.
Right. So he was just
The one time that our sending stones don't multiply is the time we don't have one.
That's how it works.
I'll give you one. Oh, right. I'm not there. So never mind.
Felix is just holding like three of these. Where the bloody hell did these come from? Just throws them away.
Useless.
As you guys arrive at Leo Flanagan's island, there's a number of pirates that kind of gather around and just like, oh, are we getting that one? As you come into land, Scioliaz goes and drops you off and then fairly quickly reverts to his human form. Yeah,
he doesn't want to be taken as something to play with.
Yeah. As you see Leo Flanagan coming out to greet you. She basically comes and she pushes aside the pirates, shouting and swearing at them to get out of the way, you... various swear words, basically.
We dogs.
Yes, we're a very wholesome stream here, and we don't swear.
Excuse me? He's sworn before on his streams.
I am joking. Alrighty.
We're a family live stream.
So, Leo Flanagan comes out, sees the 3 of you, well, the 4 of you there, and is like, hey, it's the furry pillar.
Oh,
good to
you
see
love me, you know it.
Also,
You love the furriness.
Yeah, also Gabriel is a dog, which is something that I forgotten at the start of the side.
Don't worry, he forgets all the time too.
I wake up and it's like, what the hell is this?
Anyways. Yes.
So, what brings you to my island? Oh, yeah, no, it's okay. All good. Carry on.
What? What? What?
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
We hear that you've been rather busy fighting off Svärmfa of late.
Yeah, they're a persistent bunch. I need to head out and, shoot them down, squish them. It's a bit of a pain. They keep popping up all over the place.
Well, to be honest, we've come here because we would like your help for the purposes of squishing Svärmfa, as you put it.
Aye, that's a noble cause.
Indeed. We've been... Actually, Creon looks around and probably goes just like, is there someone we can talk that is perhaps a bit more private? Because I assume we're still out and about with pirates and such.
Yeah, the pirates are just like all around and just like, whoa. Mostly they're just like staring at Skjoliaz and sizing him up. Who is like pretty visibly nonplussed.
Uncomfortable.
He's just like, no, he's just like, whatever.
I could take you all down.
Except he can't.
No, he has chains.
He has chains. He would literally die.
Oh, sucks to be him.
Yeah. So he can either die or be killed. Great options.
But yes, somewhere more private.
More private, you say? To my ship, then! She leads you off towards her ship.
Away!
She kind of boards her ship, the fairly impressive flagship that she has there. And as soon as she's on board, she's like, alright, we need a moment with our guests here. Everyone off. Make sure no one comes on. Yes. Yes, sir. Right, Captain. They go and evacuate the ship, leaving it for the five of you to have a conversation. She leads you through the ship and into the captain's quarters. It's pretty all over the shop. There's like just piles of loot around, all kinds of weapons, some strange artifacts and, pieces of art from all over the Pirate Isles.
Pretty.
So, the conflict of against the Svärmfa is reaching ahead. And we require your help. If our plan goes as we plan it, everything goes according to plan, we will be able to strike the Svärmfa all at once. However, the strongest among them are likely to fight back and try and stop us. Among them is a god killer Svärmfa, a being that you may know was attacked us in these isles, in fact, not too long ago, allegedly capable of defeating a deity. And we need all the help we can get to take it down. I think it is too powerful for any one of us to bring down by themselves. But together we may have a chance. And if we lose here, then nothing stops this being from being able to resurrect its army and go on an unopposed warpath. And we were hoping that the great Captain Leo Flanagan, one of the greatest adventurers of our age, would be willing to take up the fight with us.
You've got a bit of a conundrum there, don't you? Well... A grand battle then, again. My flying lion against this god killer Svärmfa. I think we can make it. She goes and she kind of pats the wood of the desk that she's at.
Yeah. So can we count on your help then, when we send the word?
All right. When's the fleet moving out?
I don't know how many days we've got to go, but that many.
Excellent. Well, you'll have...
Puts on his hands. This many.
Pretty much. Look, insert the right answer here that my character definitely knows. I just haven't been paying attention.
She goes and she sits up out of her chair, which, as a dwarf, doesn't actually make much of a height difference at all for her. And she says, "You've got the Pirate King of the Pirate Isles at your side for this. Rest assured, we will be there with our fleet."
Well, Leo, I hope you are welcome to have a drink after the fight. If not, I'd be very sad.
She grins and she's like, "Oh, you're saying it like that the drinks are some kind of special gift. That's payment, of course."
Yeah, so basically.
We'll bring the entire house down then. I'll bring out the good stuff.
That is literally.
And Creon will say, as a sailor, it'll be an honor to be fighting beside the great Captain Leo Flanagan. And just nod his head and bow.
Gonna make her blush.
Ah, excellent. She comes over and she slaps you, and Creon, as she gives you the slap, is just like, she is strong.
Oh yeah. And Creon is not.
Yeah, so he could stumble a bit, I imagine.
Oh yeah. Which is hilarious, because I think Creon is also really tall. He's like 6 foot something.
Yeah.
It's like the average height for a... Yeah, compared to the dwarf.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yes. Sorry, continue.
So as you guys go, you return with Skjoliaz to... First to... Where are you guys even returning to? Port Trask, and then eventually back to Project B. As you're arriving there, Lathia, you emerge at Project B.
She's evolving.
Beaten and battered. Severely wounded.
Oh, okay. That's...
As you were training at Door on Wound, the Svärmfa attacked.
Oh. Okay.
Fuck.
You were barely able to escape and make it back to Project B. It seems like Lady Malady was able to use her spatial magic to kind of whisk you away during the assault on the city.
Do I know anything about what happened to the rest of the people?
At this point in time, you were kind of in the midst of the town being attacked. You knew that there were Skywatchers and civilians alike falling. When you were whisked away, Master Seal and Lady Ina, at least, were still alive and fighting. But you are kind of unaware of what's happened to them since.
Oh, that's nice.
So roughly how much HP do I have left at the moment?
1 HP.
1 HP? Okay, I was gonna start... Actually, no, I was like, what? No, what's going on? Send me back! Send me back! There's still people there, I need to save them.
Lady Malady goes right up to you and says, "If we send you back, then they may be able to get here before we're ready."
I'm like agitated as shit at the moment. Like, damn it! My friends are there! My family! My master! Fuck, they're going to die!
We don't know that. They might be okay. But
Might be?
by putting the gears in action and seeing, what we can do outside of the safety of this ziggurat, there was always the chance that something bad could happen.
Althea has been like pacing back and forth, and like at that she just kind of slows down and stops and just kind of sags a bit. Shit, there's nothing I can do to help them, is there? There's nothing we can do. Fuck.
Just need to hope that they're able to hold out.
If anyone can, it's Master CL. Unfortunately, he won't be able to. But yeah, this also means they won't be able to help us when we start Project B up either.
Are we all around? Sorry.
Yeah, everyone's around here.
Okay. The best thing that we can do is continue our preparations.
Well, is there anything that we can do to help them? Any assistance? Anything we can send? No. It's taking away resources from the final battle. It's not what Master CL would want. I don't like this. But I don't think we can help them any more than... I don't think I can do anything more to help them.
Creon's just gonna put like a hand on Lathia's shoulder and just say, I know what it's like to feel helpless, but you'll be fine. You're doing everything you can now, and this is the best thing you can do.
I'm not happy about it, but thank you, Creon. She will nod at you. I think I need to go see a doctor. In a lot of pain.
What do you need a doctor for? You have two of your medics, like, right here.
Yeah, I'm on one health and neither of you have cast a spell on me yet.
Yeah, we're waiting for you to finish your frustration, because if you moved while we're doing shit...
Lathia's just like bleeding over the floor, pacing around, limping a little bit.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh, there
we
was
ain't
someone
dealing with
here
it.
to help you with that. That's really bad.
Yeah. But
What?
Take as soon as I have my cleanse.
I think he's casting heal on me.
Melee's in the
My pal.
want to
get the bandages. Old school.
Oh, he's going old school healing. Okay, cool.
So we were to see you wrapped up like a mummy.
As soon as we
Yeah.
Various unguents and stuff put onto me.
If you want, I might be able to check on them.
Yeah.
Maybe hope is better.
No, information. Any information you can give me, I would like. Would appreciate. Although I don't think you're going to learn much.
Maybe we'll wait.
It's been only a few seconds since I've arrived, so maybe let's wait to find out. Wait to see what information we can discover. But for now, I think they're still battling.
Your master is a lot stronger than you think. He'll get through this. And so are a lot of the other people.
I hope so. Just worried.
You
There was a
can't.
lot of Svärmfa.
I know it is a lot of Svärmfa, but if you think about it, if you're holding them to such a small degree at this point, thinking the fact that they won't survive without you, what was the point in you going over there to train?
It's just I should be there. I should be fighting next to him.
Yes,
But I can't.
but you should also be here, because we also need you as well. You need to continue a bit of your training while you're here, though. Because I don't know what day it is.
Yeah, yeah. How long until the until D-Day?
That was one of your days of training. So, I honestly, I'm not putting solid dates on anything. I would say you guys would have done diplomacy fairly early, so that would have been like a couple of days in.
Hey, so still a while.
Yep, so get yourself into training. Even if you don't have them there, you know the basics of what they would have you do. If you really
Yeah.
feel like training, go to a place. I don't know. Go help
Yes.
out. You could go and see if Crayon's master will give you some training to play with.
Some training.
I'm not sure that she is the right type of instructor for me. I'm not sure how much of a fighter she is. I will.
I don't know, Crayon. What do you think?
She's not a martial fighter at all. She's a spellcaster.
I will find something. I will find something to be able to do to train like I wanted to. There are training rooms and like stuff like that in Project B, right?
There should be training rooms just in the Adventurers Guild altogether.
There are training
yeah,
rooms
that-
in this. You could go to the Ziggurat for a training room. Not the Ziggurat. You could go to the fortress.
Yeah. I suppose she'll spend the rest of her time, like the rest of her training time, probably around the place, but mostly in the fortress.
All right.
I was about to say, if you wanted to be super special, you could do some training at Felix's castle.
Yeah, so
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, if there's a quick easy, I suppose there is a quick easy way to get there. There's Felix, so I could spread my training out over, like training with the Watchers, and training at the Adventurers Guild and training at the other one.
Okay.
Yes.
So at the Adventurers Guild and at the Watchers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds cool. If that's
Big brain
reasonable to
thoughts.
do. Yeah. If that's reasonable to do. If not, I will only spend it in one area.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Alright, cool. But yeah, she's kind of more putting more of herself into the training now. Like she's kind of just training all day, not really. Like she'll appear at meals, but she'll eat quickly. She doesn't talk much anymore, at least during the training time.
All right.
Alafia, funny seeing it, and she's gone.
Pretty much.
Sorry, not much time. Gotta keep working.
All right. In that case, well, with Lathia, you continuing your training now elsewhere, not with the Skywatchers. Gabriel, we just have you listed down as diplomacy with Jing Hong.
Okay. Let's do it. That's about it. Diplomacy, isn't it?
Yeah, that'd be just about it.
Shopping trip, I suppose. Just like that. We talked about last time.
Oh yeah, I mean, you guys can do shopping as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Outside of that, shopping wasn't taken into account for the downtime
The days,
days.
Cool.
So, as you head to the capital of Genoa, Jinghua, in Tonkan province, it's in a fairly central location within Genoa. You guys arrive there at the Adventurers Guild Hall that is within the city. Yeah, as you come out, there is a session of Genoan guards that are ready to escort you to the palace.
I fancy.
So here we've got Gabriel and just Gabriel and Malari, I think.
Cool.
So it's just the two of you here.
Just the two of us.
So as you're led through the city, you go and I don't think you guys have been to Genoa much. I don't think you guys have ever been to a Genoan city before, city or town.
No, yeah, the only time I was here was like the dragon place.
Yeah, and you completely missed visiting a town or a city at all.
It's just teleported here.
Yeah. Yeah, the style of building is unlike anything you've seen elsewhere in the world. There's a very distinctive style. There's kind of... You see lots of small shrines and statues scattered throughout the city. And as you're led up to this kind of grand palace, you're in through the doors of this kind of what I would describe as an East Asian, in particular a Chinese palace. In simple terms. As you are led in through the palace gates, Jing Hong, as well as a number of other Genoan royalty, are there waiting to greet you. They give a... Jing Hong actually gives a decent bow to the two of you.
Yeah, bow a little bit deeper. Is that guy that fought with us in the hive here? It's like his grandfather, sort of.
Yeah.
Are you giving us some?
Yeah, I'll give you some.
I said. Well, yeah,
Got Jing
so
Hong. We've got.
Thank you for meeting with us. I'm sorry that we had to barge in and meet you under these circumstances. So it's a lovely city here. But,
No, I'm glad you can make it. It's good to see you all.
So we're hatching our final plan to try to combat the Svärmfa.
Yes, we discussed that earlier, didn't we, at the meeting of the nations with Lady Malari?
Of course.
What?
Well, if you put faith in the plan, then we're at the final stages. Everything we hoped to achieve is almost there. We just have to finally draw the Svärmfa and stop them from finding yourself, stop them from stopping us. There's the biggest threat we've faced. So the God Killer. Last time we faced it, did not go well for us. But I do believe that if your help and the help of the other pillars, then we can defeat it. So that's why we'll come here to ask you and the family for whatever aid you can give us. If this thing isn't stopped now, then it can just go to each nation one after the other. I do believe we'll take each of you out.
I see. That's quite a lot.
But I thought we'd give each of you the opportunity to come and play with us for enough time, make a stand, and hopefully stop the swamp once and for all.
Stop in the name of love.
You stood with us before, and we took out a Svärmfa hive. If you stand with us again, we can do anything with the other pillars.
I see.
Yeah, that's like a solid no for me, dude.
I've seen your growth over the course of the Svärmfa invasion, and you've come a long way.
We all have, yeah.
I'm of the opinion that you're more capable of defeating this threat than you're aware. But if you are asking for assistance, then I will give it.
We'll bow to him. Thank you.
Of course.
I wish I had your confidence. There's still some growing to go.
As you see him in his fursuit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you've done some unusual, right? No.
That's what he meant. It's the dog power.
Yeah. All right. Well, if I am to come assist, then there are some preparations that I must make. Need to make sure that when the time comes, then everyone is ready for it.
So, what island seems to do it? What?
Okay. Understand. It's in just 20 days, so we'll be in touch.
Of course. We will see you shortly.
Thank you. Okay.
Alright. So there's diplomacy. As it stands...
By the way, guys, I think 3 of us need new sending stones.
Just leave 2 of them in together.
I don't know about you, but I feel like we had a problem without sending stones.
Don't worry, I'll cover you all when we get back.
You got them multiplying again?
It's actually been getting quite crazy. My bag is now almost full of them. I really need to get rid of some of these.
Yeah, we had the problem where it's like, we're out and about, we're like, oh yeah, we should probably contact Leo. And it's like, hang on a second, none of us have a sending stone. So it's like, what the fuck are we meant to do? Just rock up randomly like normal?
Yep.
As you do.
You know, worked out.
Seemed to work.
If I ever have to stop hunting like monsters and protecting the realm, I could just retire and sell sending stones for a living.
Good with the amount of times we breed them.
Yes, can I interest you in a family plan?
Ooh, I need it.
It's a family of sending stones.
Um, what do at this point?
Where are
For
we?
who? Who are you talking about?
Um,
The
Did he do?
Oh, I would like to cast Scry on Matthew's master. Scry.
Okay. Are
See
you?
this works.
So you're doing that from Project B?
Yeah, well, that's good.
No, don't do it from
There's like
Project B.
dimensional stuff there. Maybe let's do it from Genoa before we leave.
Do it from Genoa?
Wait. Yeah, I get it now. Now that we're
Okay, where are you casting Scry from?
No, I don't want to cast Scry. I changed my mind.
Okay, fair enough. I guess for the moment the status of Master Seal and the Skywatchers will be
A mystery.
Undetermined.
undetermined for the moment. Aside from any shopping that you guys want to do, just which we don't need to do like in session necessarily. I think the only other thing that we have left is
A date.
A date, which
Actually, sorry, very briefly.
thank you.
Before that,
Oh, don't sound like. I know you were looking
Don't
forward to
sound
it.
so excited.
no, this one is relatively quick. I just wanted to know how many days I had left of doing nothing. Essentially.
9.
9?
9.
Okay.
Do you need a Malari? Because I have 13.
No, that's okay. Essentially, yeah. Essentially, what I'm gonna do is just that's plenty of time. At least one of those days, I'm going to cast a symbol on a relevant position.
Okay.
Because it's like the only time symbol will come in handy ever as a 7th level spell.
Okay.
So essentially, it'll essentially be a symbol that activates when Svärmfa come within 10 feet of it, and it will be a stunning symbol. So for 10 minutes,
Trap.
there'll be a 60-foot radius, which I don't believe goes around corners for reference. And anyone who's in that radius has to make a save when they first enter or leave, first enter or start their turn there. And if they fail, they are stunned until the end of their next turn, essentially. So yeah, that's what it's going to do. And as an important note, when symbol does go off, it does affect everyone. I can't have it distinguish between Svärmfa and non-Svärmfa. I can just make Svärmfa the trigger.
I see.
And that has about 1,000. I think that has 1,000 GP worth of components, which I can cover, and gets consumed.
I would hope so with the amount of money that I gave you from the bank.
Oh, I can actually pay for it by myself, amazingly. I do have at least 1,000 GP.
Here you go. Symbol.
Cool. I guess I'm not quite sure exactly what the layout of the fight is going to be just yet, but that's okay. We can look at that a bit later. But just so we know that a symbol definitely exists.
What's the radius of it?
It's huge. It's like a 60-foot radius, but I'm going to assume that it doesn't go around corners.
That is fucking massive.
Oh yeah.
It's huge.
It's a 7th level spell, so...
Wait. Hold on. Let me just put that. 60 foot, so that's 12 units.
Radius.
Okay, there we go.
Big symbol.
Big symbol. I'm just gonna chuck that over here for the moment.
Yay. I can't see my dice.
Excellent. Malari has it. Beck stole it. That's where your symbol. Actually, no, we do need that, so I actually remember that Ben's done it.
It exists
It
somewhere.
exists somewhere, so we'll put it.
God damn it! Why you guys steal it from me? Come on now. I'll take that symbol after you're done with it.
After we're done with it.
I just said that.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Dave
yeah.
symbol. Can do.
Technically, it only takes a minute to cast, but you know what? I'm just going to assume that the day is also going to be like exchanging money for the opals or whatever you need. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, yes, that is all. Sorry. You guys may now go on your date. I'm sorry.
Yay, date.
He's so
Alright.
excited.
Beach.
I mean, Beatrix would be excited. I, as the DM, cannot necessarily muster the excitement personally, but you know.
It's your fault for deciding you're gonna be Beatrix.
True.
Well, is it because you live by the ocean constantly and it's just like, ugh?
No, but I do miss living next to the ocean.
I was talking to the DM, but okay.
No. Cool. So, Felix
He
and
just doesn't
Beatrix.
want to do the lovey-dovey thing.
Yeah, that's mostly it, actually.
I would say you could get your girlfriend to do it, but I'm not sure if she'd want to.
But I don't have a girlfriend at the moment.
I thought you did.
No, we broke up like a couple of weeks ago.
I am
Oh,
sorry.
that sucks. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Anyway, moving on.
Ben, get to it.
Get to it.
Get to
You're
work.
his new girlfriend.
Oh
Oh,
no.
for goodness sake.
Bring him sandwiches like at the last.
So, Felix, this
Nothing was said.
Yes.
nothing is said. Felix, what do you have
Mhm.
planned? You're obviously planning out the date. So, set the scene. What's the go? What plans has Felix made for this?
Oh, Felix has he's arranged a little picnic. He's brought a few bottles of some rum.
Good choice.
Yes.
He's
He's
where
Answer's
are you
definitely gonna
arranging
need the rum
this?
after this.
I don't drink, so no, I won't.
I
Where are
mean,
you
I don't
setting?
either.
Where are you setting up the picnic? The world is your oyster, sort of.
Ish.
That was your fish.
Wherever there could potentially be like an isolated beach, I assume near like the Pirate Isles. Wherever an isolated beach might be.
You're going really far away from us, so then we can't ruin it for you.
Taking the place she was enslaved for a long time.
Wow, rude.
No, that's what you're doing.
It pretty much is, yeah.
Okay, so a secluded beach within the Pirate Isles. Beatrix can actually help you with that. When you,
Oh, perfect.
she'll be happy to like take a nice spot. She actually quite likes the beach. When you mention, oh, is there a secluded beach somewhere in the Pirate Isles? She's like, oh, yeah, there is actually a spot.
I know. I know a very nice spot.
I killed
Hey.
my first man here.
Hey Alex, do you remember the time when you and Felix decided you were gonna have a very sexy scene during the stream?
No, I do not.
I do.
I
I
don't
do.
remember.
You would. Okay. So, got rum. We've got the picnic in the Pirate Isles. What else? What else do you have planned?
Yes, well,
You gonna propose? Damn, he is.
We've got this extra rig of fire resistance hanging around.
They don't need rings of fire resistance. They're both resistant to fire anyway.
Alright,
Yeah,
well, there
after
you
all
go.
the times they got hit by fire,
Just
they
like
had
their
to get
wedding
it
ring.
eventually.
Oh dear.
That ring is actually for the priest. It's for his protection.
Things get fiery.
It's getting hot in here. Alright, anyway.
Take a fire clip.
So,
Yes.
yeah, he's got a picnic.
Sucks.
Got some bottles of rum.
Especially me.
Presumably, maybe some pineapples, some coconuts, one of the two. Will be there for us to consume.
Do you have any lime that you could put into that coconut?
Check them both up.
Guys, let Mick describe. This is his thing.
It's true.
Sorry, I'll
Maybe at
shut
one
up.
point, while trying to get the coconuts, one of them lands, like planted firmly in one of Felix's horns. Well, this seems familiar.
Beatrix? You know what? She thinks that's charming. She'll giggle at that and kind of with a swish, swiftly bisect the coconut with the her blade, kind of like in the flash, quicker than an eye can blink, and you'll be kind of drenched in coconut milk and have half a coconut fall into your lap, which
Oh.
Beatrix will kind of take and begin eating some of the coconut meat from that.
Yeah. So we both enjoy some coconuts.
Damn, Alex, that's quite far. Taking it out from between his legs to grab the coconut and eat
Shush
the
you.
meat. Damn.
Well, so after that, maybe a nice little walk on the beach. Maybe Felix gets buried in the sand.
Of course he would. Beatrix will have
And,
to spend some time, like, digging him out from however the hell he managed to get buried in the sand.
Yeah, I might have gone a little too much. Sorry.
Do you have the mold earth spell?
Beatrix does not.
Oh, what they say is right. This stuff is rough and coarse and gets everywhere.
I hope you didn't bring sandwiches. They'll be very sandy by now.
So yeah, they do all that. Maybe go for a little swim, and then at the end of the whole thing, they enjoy the watching the sunset.
Ah. Nice.
Yeah.
No, Beatrix has a great time. She really enjoys. She enjoys, you know, being kind of back home within the Pirate Isles. And of course, the company is pretty good as well.
Well, thank you.
Only pretty good.
Hey, it's an understatement. Beatrix is really happy. She's having a great time. It's a small little. This music is not appropriate for this.
Not gonna play like Doki Doki Literature Club or something.
I really am.
How many Eldritch Horrors are appearing on this date?
Yes, is the answer. No, Beatrix has a great time. As you know, she kind of you guys are able to enjoy this little bit of quiet before, you know, what is the end in one way or another.
This was a good day.
Hi, it's a. Yes. Hopefully, it's not the last. I'm going to hold you to that.
Alright, I hope it's not the last either. But in the event that it is, glad we at least got one last chance to enjoy each other's company, enjoy the world around us before, you know.
Beatrix is kind of quiet for a little bit before she eventually says, "Oh, darling, don't be such a pessimist. Of course we'll be fine. You know, we always pull through, and we'll beat this farm back, and then we can go and enjoy our life as with a grand seaside castle and a boat which we can send off and go on adventures wherever we wish."
That all sounds fantastic.
Yes, of course, of course. So we're going to go and we're going to tackle these Svärmfa with enthusiasm.
Indeed we are. Though I expect a bit of calm after the Svärmfa are gone, still a world to guard, still adventures to be had.
Oh, of course. I mean, I'm not going to settle down. I'm going to go off on the next adventure with you at my side. Captain and first mate. I guess you would be the first mate and I would be the captain.
You think so?
Why is your head
course,
higher than mine?
I've got all the experience being, on the ship.
That is true.
She gets a bit of a look in her eyes and is like, "Besides, don't you like being ordered around?"
I'm honestly fine with whatever. As long as you're there by my side. When this is all over, I look forward to a lifetime of adventures with you.
And a lifetime we shall have.
Felix just has a little smile on his face. Just thinking in the back of his mind, I should have bought a ring.
So with the date going excellently, and still many more things for Felix and Beatrix to get up to, we'll leave it off there for the date, I think. If that's fine with you, Mick.
I'm fine with that, yeah.
Tasteful fade to black.
I'm not fine. I think we should do more of the date.
No.
No, I'm just
I agree. There should be
How
some
much do you
kissing. I
wanna-
expected some more things
Actually,
happening. Come on, guys. Be creative.
Now, I assume that all they did, and I can only assume this because Felix is a wholesome person, is they held hands and watched the sunset,
No.
Divine
There's
nothing
been a
else.
sex scene. There's been a sex scene already.
There's no. There
You
is
say
never been a
that,
sex
but
scene.
I don't believe
There
you.
has been a sex scene. I
I've
know.
never
I
never
got
had
kicked
sex
out.
with Virginia ever.
I'm pretty sure there's just been a fade to black.
There's always been Fade to Black.
There has been a fade to black, but it was pretty much a sex scene set up.
Well, yeah,
And the fact that
That's what a Fade to Black is.
Yeah, they held hands and did nothing else.
There was some
yeah, you
flapping.
could definitely not hear moaning from the next room while we all cuddled together and prayed for them to stop.
Why are we all together?
You weren't there
We
yet.
were in the hallway.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay, never mind.
Yeah, I definitely don't have the name of Felix's child written down.
Mick, I've sent you a little boon.
I have seen. I am putting it down in my notes as we speak.
Excellent.
I
very
want to
good.
see.
No.
Why not? Give me a good reason.
Why do you need to know?
What? Yeah.
Why don't I need to know?
Because it's private.
Yeah.
That's for Mick to share if he wants. But yes, you do have that now.
Mickles.
You can cast Hero's Feast, Cable?
Oh, yeah,
Gabriel?
for
Cable.
fight.
Cable?
Yeah, I
Cable?
tried to say Caleb and Gabriel at the same time.
I didn't
Damn.
realize we were in a Marvel game.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking that.
Yeah, and the morning off. We can feed. I was thinking, get the pillars, like if they come, you know, the Heroes Feast too, so we can feed 12. So we can have like 6 guests.
All right.
Have a party.
You know what? Who are your guests going to be?
So 3 pillars and show up.
You know what? Let's set the scene. So you guys have done. Downtime is over, and it is D-Day. Let's change the music.
Oh,
I didn't even hear the
have
music
we
from the
gotten-
get-go.
Have we gotten any information about Kamal of Actor and Master of the Seal and the Skywatchers?
During that time, there's been no
Response.
response.
The communications? That doesn't bode well.
Maybe but they're being quiet until the time is right.
Maybe. I hope so. But I'm a bit scared that they're all gonna die.
So as you guys are
Faith in them.
preparing, as kind of the morning of, you get lots of the Watchers of the Veil arriving, as well as Genohan forces. There's maybe about 50 kind of elite Genohan forces, and you get tons of the Watchers of the Veil arriving. As well as that, the Pirate King's fleet has arrived in full force. Multiple flying pirate ships kind of gathered around Project B. Floating in the air, not really able to help much with the internal defenses, but certainly in terms of the external defenses, they're well guarded. A number of elite adventurers are kind of around, and of course you have Lenia and Lady Malady here at Project B as the heads of Project B, kind of ready to help out and I guess direct what is going on. With that information, who would you like to have participate in the Heroes Feast?
Happy for a group decision, doesn't have to just be up to me.
Alright, group, who's participating in the Heroes Feast?
Yeah.
Um,
Do you like? Who's your favorites?
Leo.
Are we all
Yeah.
joining?
Yeah.
You guys are all joining in, so you've got the 6 of
Six
you.
of us.
And you
Alrighty.
have 6 additional slots. So Leo is one of the
I
nominees.
think any
One of our
Any-
choices.
any of the pillars that show up, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
So at this point, you've got Leo. Jing Hong has also shown up. He said he would come up. So those two, you got 4 more people to nominate for Heroes Feast.
What about some of the people at what's it called? Project B, who we've been working closely with, like
We should-
Creon's Master and like
Yep. Lady Melody, sure.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We should, if we have some space, we should, because some of the higher adventurers will be there, we should give them something to eat.
Alright, cool. Even if like we can spread it out a bit further, some slots, but they don't get like a magical benefit, and just join us in the feast.
Yeah, people are joining you. I imagine it's kind of like this big thing. That everyone's kind of coming around, but yeah, just people with
well, it's like I
Just
imagine
the
it's
peanut
you know,
ball.
a big feast that's going on, but there's the one table where the special people sit that get the benefit, and everybody else gets to participate in the feast, but they don't get the magic benefits.
So we've got Leo, Jing Hong, Lady Melody. If you guys want like 1 or 2 of the other adventurers, so high rank adventurer, 2 high rank adventurers, and that'll leave you with 1 slot.
Would everyone be alright if Emily was involved in this?
Oh,
Of course.
Does your go to the layout?
Alright.
Right, Emily Grey Castle.
Click on
Beautiful.
All right,
Look
So
at that. You left out your sister.
those are the 6.
Alrighty. Looks like we got a party.
All right.
Well, I mean, we are an adventuring party, but you know that.
With that,
Maybe we should have asked. Sorry, again.
oh no, you go.
I said maybe we should have asked your master, Larry.
Oh, and didn't even think of that. I am so sorry.
She passed out for demons. You there, Ben?
What?
Oh, Beck, not Ben.
Beck, sorry. Said maybe we should ask your master for help.
I would have bowed down and asked for many other things, but I didn't want to bother him.
Fair. I didn't really want to bother him either.
no matter what, yeah, just
All right. So as you go and have this grand feast, a mix of adventurers and pirates and Genohan forces and Watchers of the Veil all gathered round. Lenia kind of looks aside at you guys and says, "All right, so shall we see what's in store for us?"
Well, 1 second, someone's missing.
Oh, who's missing?
Oh,
Someone Razzie.
Oh, okay. Who's
Shall-
going to
shall we-
participate in the Summon Razian?
oh,
Yeah, that's
I
what-
absolutely am going to help with that.
All right.
Alright. I think it's just 3 of us that can.
Yee.
Beatrix can, can't she?
No,
can
Beatrix
she?
can't.
I don't
Yeah, right.
think so.
No, Beatrix
Yeah,
isn't
it's on
able
the floor.
to summon Razian, unfortunately.
Okay. Let's get him.
Wait, where is he? Where is Razian?
I don't
Oh.
think I have him.
Yeah, if anyone has it, it's probably you. Here we go, Razian.
I knew I didn't have him.
Alright, so as the three of you go and summon Razian, the spectral waters appear down beside you, and he kind of apparates up out of the floor. He has a particularly not solid, that's not the word I'm looking for. He doesn't appear ethereal. I can words today.
Word
It is not Imperial.
Yes, of course.
hard.
He is not eating cereal.
He's not eating cereal. He has
We
no
sure?
need for eating, as he is dead. Yes, so Razian appears, he comes up and he says, my friends, it's been some time.
Indeed it has.
It's good to see you, Ian. How's the giddy?
Let's see you through to the end of your journey.
Thank you.
Yes, but for now, enjoy yourself. Have some spaghetti.
He'll look at it and be like, I will try my best.
Yeah, we really should have pulled people for like allergies and stuff. Didn't realize it.
There we go. Now with that, Lenny is going to look across the Chosen and say, so, I give you the grand tour of the newly completed ritual place thing?
Please do.
Missed you, Razian.
He smiles at you and is like, I missed you all too. I'm just going to steal this symbol and put it behind.
No, I want it.
No.
I'll touch it. Touch the button.
Don't touch the
Press the butt.
Make sure it's
I can touch it.
Anyway, Lenia leads you all in kind of deep down into the depths of the ziggurat of Project B. As she leads you through the kind of maze, you guys come across this kind of grand hallway lined with little alcoves and, kind of defensible positions. So, this is kind of the last hallway of defense before we get to the actual area itself. This is where most of us will be having our grand last stand and try and buy you as much time as possible. Comes to a grand set of massive doors, which, as she opens and you guys step through, you can see this kind of like it's basically a death pit to a degree. There is this passageway elevated on either side, and far up above there are these platforms, little balconies which look down into the into this hallway. Up ahead there is basically a raised platform with some cover that's basically able to have people stand up and get a bit of cover from anything that approaches.
That'll be useful.
In this first kind of crossroads behind the raised cover, there are these 8 shrines, raised shrines. As you look across them, they appear to be shrines to the 7 greater gods. +1.
+1.
+1.
That's true.
So if you wish to pray for the aid of any of the greater gods, then, well, this would be... Oi!
What just happened?
Who did that?
That's what I thought.
If you wish to pray for aid from any of the greater gods, then we place these shrines here. Hopefully that their blessings will be upon us today.
I'll give it a try. Yeah, I'll do some praying. Good night. Maybe divine intervention today. I've only tried it once and it worked. And I'll be attached to dude's head.
Alright, so you go and pray
What's
to
the grey one?
Nengwan. One's over there.
What's the grey one?
That one appears to be a shrine to Lucidator.
I don't even know what it is. It's just a dark
Dead.
mass.
He still like killed you.
Malaric, do you go and say a little prayer to Lucidator?
Hey, listen to them.
Hey.
Hey, Daddy.
Daddy, why don't you talk to me anymore?
I just imagine her like climbing up on top of it.
Okay, cool. So you go and you pray to Lucidator there. Yeah, nice. Anyone else want to go and interact?
Is there one of Xenocratos?
No, it's only of the 7 greater gods.
You get yourself a
qualifying for
I
the
love the
top
fact that
7.
Lucifer
Okay.
is now a greater god.
You gotta get yourself a pillar.
So the ones that are of, there's Niton, the greater god of balance, Zytal, the greater god of time, Welrom, the greater god of space, Vitar, the greater god of life, Exanimus, the greater god of death, Nengwan, the greater god of energy, and Luko, the greater god of entropy, plus Lucidator at the back.
The greater god of.
Yes.
Malari.
Is it balance?
What?
Yes, he is the other greater god of balance now.
Okay. Yeah, you'll take that now.
What did you say my name?
Because Lucidador is your god.
Yes.
So
You'll have to fight me for him.
those are the options that you have available for the little prayers at the shrines.
You can join me, but you'll still have to be careful because I'm first in line. I promised that when it happened.
I think out of all of them, Creon probably has the greatest connection to Nengwan, being a weather mage, essentially. So energy to go.
Alright.
Not that Creon is strictly speaking a religious person, but if you were to be drawn to one god, it would probably be that one.
Yeah,
Althea just says, doesn't really make a big show of it, just kind of bows her head and says something to all of the gods there. She's not a massively religious person, but you know, in D&D, gods exist.
To be fair, neither was Malari until later.
Is there any that Lathia focuses in on in particular?
I don't. Not really. I suppose. Like she doesn't. Yeah. What would be the one that was closest to like warlocky powers? Or would have some sort of domain over that sort of thing.
It's not entropy, is it?
No. Entropy is like void,
Energy
absolute
magic,
zero,
yeah.
vacuum. None of them are really particularly tied to. I guess
magical.
Lucidator. Lucidator would be the one most tied to warlocky powers.
Yes, come.
Fair.
Like, I wouldn't.
Join us.
Join
Like,
me.
I suppose.
I mean, when in doubt, you could always just go balance, right? That's all of like.
That
Yeah.
is Lucidator. Lucidator is
That
balanced.
is
It's true.
mine.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, no, she's got a demon axe as well. So yeah, like I suppose she'd be a bit more leaning towards Lucidor at the moment.
All right. Lucidator is, contracts and deals are part of the portfolio after all.
You be careful. He might come to you and be like, "Hey, you want this?"
Hey kid, do you want some power? I can give you some power.
Sweet, fucking love power.
All right.
Power.
So Matthew is going over to Lucidator as well.
Might have a little whisper to Creel. Say, Lucidor was the demon lord of betrayal. He would flip up his own realms for the Svärmfa.
I have no idea.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine. You think?
To be fair, he wouldn't have given me these powers if not.
Unless he's
I
trying to
guess.
like screw you over or something, and something
I,
bad might happen.
Now sure.
It's not there.
You're
But,
trying to whisper, but I also have some very good hearing as a cat.
That's fine.
Two can play at that game, Gabriel.
Okay. Felix, who you going? Are you going to go to any of these shrines?
Yep.
He's still back.
Oh.
Sorry, what?
Are you going to go to any of these shrines? And offer a prayer to any of the gods?
Felix might, well, this is, I shouldn't say might, will, walk up to the, statue of the god of time, Zidel.
Okay. Interesting.
More like a space guy.
And he will just kind of say quietly to the statue, "I'm sorry, I couldn't save Luella. And I've staved off death, I think maybe twice now, probably 3 times. And now my time will be up at some point. I'm hoping not anytime soon. If nothing else, whenever happens, I hope we are given enough time to succeed. Whether I survive past this or not. And that'll be... that's his piece.
Alright. Beatrix is going to go right up to the shrine for the greater god of life and quietly just spend some time there in silent prayer at that shrine. The Shrine of Vitar. So you guys spend a bit of time here saying your prayers to the greater gods. You feel like feel like you've been heard. And with that, Lenia is ready to show you the next step. The next part of the gauntlet.
Excellent.
So, from this kind of choke point, the ritual area splits into two paths, a right and a left side. She notes out that at the end of each path there is a switch, here and here. These switches will drop down a magically reinforced wall, nigh impenetrable, same treatment as the walls around here. But it can only be dropped in one of the two pathways. If both are kind of activated, then it'll block the energy from the ritual itself from
So
working.
we can only lock one at a time?
Once you drop the wall, that's kind of it. That's the pathway that's blocked off.
Oh, right, like single drop.
Single drop.
Right.
Unless you
Yeah,
want to,
last hitch.
Yeah. So you can either block off the left tunnel or the right tunnel, and she notes out where they will actually drop down into. Within those tunnels, there is a kind of raised platform, a kind of gangway that's pretty high up, with some kind of barriers up there, kind of perfect for sniping down from. And there are two kind of rooms as well. She notes that one of them is a repurposed undead production assembly line, which can be programmed, and when activated, it'll kind of begin producing undead, which will fight alongside you guys.
Beautiful conveyor.
Yeah, and it'll run for about a minute, so every round it'll churn out a number of undead to help you guys. So that's that one here. In the other kind of side room, they managed to, from the designs that they recovered from the Zeitlich Church, they were able to create a device that can manipulate time. So
Okay.
when that device is activated, that entire hallway, so this hallway here, will be steeped in time magic, and for a short period of time, things will move slower.
Is this a single piece texture? Or did you like make skip?
Oh no, I made the assembly line myself from different
Yeah, cool.
parts that I kind of put
Yeah.
together.
That's nice.
I made it a prefab, so it was easy to kind of copy and paste. Makes it easy for me. And that brings you to the next kind of choke point. Lenia turns around and looks at you all. All right, any questions so far?
We're trying to stop them getting through all the way. That's right. There's nothing in here that we're protecting specifically. We're just trying to stop them getting. It's too bad.
Well, and Lenia does go and point to this little alcove here. Do I have something for that? I should. Maybe I don't. No, I don't. That's disappointing. You do see another pillar there. You know what? Let's just grab a...
Sorry, I had to take a phone call for a second. Did I miss anything?
No.
Last I heard was
just-
about the time thing.
Just about to explain. There we go.
Okay.
That'll do. She does point out this large magical contraption kind of hidden in this little alcove. That's a part of the ritual. Well, this whole area is all kind of designed for the ritual, but that's assists in kind of magnifying the spell. If it's destroyed, then spell will still work, but it will take longer.
So protect this thing.
Yes, very much so.
All right then.
Any further questions about this stage of the ritual area?
Where are the Svärmfas coming in from? Forward still, where we haven't seen them.
So because of the way that the walls have been magically reinforced, the only entryway is right here.
Oh, cool.
So basically the entirety of this area has been magically reinforced to be impenetrable. Impenetrable and kind of not even magic can get through, which is why you can only drop a wall in one of the tunnels. Otherwise, the magic would be cut off and the ritual would fail.
Alright, cool. That was quaint.
Right. So moving forward, Lenia leads you to this area here. You see another raised platform. These kind of roots coming down from the walls, stretching out in a small grassy area. So here we have the moon dais. It's part of the ritual, but it would be useful for any spellcaster as well. A spellcaster standing within the center of the moon dais will be able to have their powers amplified, at least for a short time.
Okay. Creon, Mulari, remember that.
It'll suit one of my plans well.
From there, again, it's another split, 2 long hallways. As you guys walk into these hallways, you notice that they are kind of different in construction. There are these big vents that kind of cover the precipice of the area. As you walk in, the walls are quite bland. There's not a lot of cover down here, unlike the previous areas that you've been in. At the far end of the tunnel, there appears to be a massive dragon head statue with its maw kind of open out, facing down the hallway.
We'll need to make sure there are no imposters in those vents.
You're looking fairly sus right now. Red, no blue.
What? Rude.
I'm
This-
teal, thank you. A real friend would have known that.
Sounds like something the imposter would say.
Anyway. These are dragon breath traps. Each one can only be used once before the magic is expended. So don't get ahead of yourself with using it. You can. We have a number of crystals that we can attune or you can attune the dragon breath to. You can choose whether it spews fire, ice, lightning, poison, or acid down the hallways, and each one can be used once only.
Oh, okay.
It'll envelop the entire hallway in the dragon's breath energy, so try not to get caught in the blast.
Noted.
They can be activated from the opposite side.
Opposite side of this wall here, or
Yeah.
the opposite end of the hall? In which case, oh, that's dangerous.
Other side of the
I see.
dragon head. With that, you guys kind of come more or less to the end. You notice a doorway kind of blocking the way. Behind you, there is a strangely glowing magical well, a magical fountain that seems to be exuding healing energies from it.
Well, that seems useful.
Yes. Now, this magical fountain, you can activate it for an action. If you have any hit dice remaining and you spend a hit dice with it, you gain the benefits of a short rest.
Is that while in battle?
Yes. So for an action, you gain the benefits of a short rest if you have hit dice to spend. And you spend hit dice as part of that short rest as normal. But yes, it's instantaneous.
It's just instant short rest. Okay, interesting.
Instant short rest, yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, you kind of need to be right up against it. So obviously it's going to be kind of difficult to do if you're at the opposite end of the battlefield. There are two magical portals that you can see there. By stepping through those, you are instantly teleported over to the balconies. So step through one of these and you get transported to the corresponding balcony.
Nice.
To rain down murder from above.
Yeah. There are hidden passageways at the balconies that will lead you through a tunnel, very narrow, small tunnel, only really big enough for a single person, and that'll put you back out, basically at the fountain.
Mhm.
Finally, the ritual room itself. Leading through the door and up a small set of stairs, you guys find yourself in an elaborately designed ritual room. There's a platform for what appears to be just two people. Alright. So this is where we'll have Beatrix and Felix begin the ritual. When we're ready, of course.
Okay. And what do you need me to do?
Use your space magic. Your space
Well,
farm.
Yes.
Yes, farm for locating space magic.
Well, that. Is there any, in particular thing I need to keep mind of, or just cast the spell as normal? Like through here?
Beatrix will kind of step in here. Well, darling, I believe that I can create echoes of us. Use some of our divine power to keep the ritual going and leave us free to fight. But I fear if we were to both fall, then the ritual might become undone. So we should be careful.
Right.
We need to make sure that at least one of us is alive.
Good idea. Alright. Just wanted to be clear.
But our divine parts should know what to do. So, to summarize, you guys have a whole lot of defenses and kind of implements at your disposal. The Svärmfa will come from this direction. This part here, this little kind of focusing pillar, if that pillar falls, the ritual will take longer. If both Felix and Beatrix fall and are both dead at the same time, the ritual will fail.
Does that include death saving throws? Like if they're both at the point where they're making saving throws?
If they're downed, it's okay, but if they're both dead, then
Okay.
that's
So
bad.
they can both be down, but if they're both, yeah, and we're good, but if they both die, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to make that distinction.
Linnea estimates that the ritual should only take a minute. With Beatrix and Felix kind of using their divine power, their spatial power, to begin locating all the Svärmfa. Elsewhere in the facility, the actual delivery method, the bombs, so to speak, will kind of be ready, and once the ritual completes, the bombs will drop and deliver the virus to the Svärmfa.
And how long before we start the ritual and the Svärmfa arrive here?
It will be when you guys are ready to start the ritual, then start the ritual. And everyone else will try and hold them off as long as possible.
Alrighty, apologies guys, I'm gonna need to head off. I just got some other things that I still need to do.
Okay.
But I'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah, no worries.
No problem. See you
Okay.
next time.
See you.
Alright, first question, how long has it been since we had that hero's feast?
A couple of hours, it's fine.
Ella.
Is it like nighttime now?
Oh no, it's still early in the day. It was pretty much, you guys had the Heroes Feast for like a breakfast meal.
A really big breakfast.
And
Yep,
you guys are getting
fair
like
enough.
the introduction now. The rundown of how things will
Alright.
It's like pies and coffees for Australians. Breakfast of champions.
Pie and an iced coffee. It's beautiful.
Oh, I miss pies. You guys better have an extra pie for me for Australia
Oh.
Day.
I was gonna say, when are you coming back to Australia? Even if you're just gonna come visit.
I don't know. Sometime before my sister's pops out her baby.
Well, when you do so, come to Adelaide and say hello.
I
And we'll have
will. She lives in
times-
LA now.
Ah, in Adelaide proper, not in.
Not in
Um,
KI.
Ah, no, cool. Yeah, so yeah, when
She
you come
lives
down.
near Seaford.
See, okay. So yeah, when you come down, we'll hang out, and I'll get you a pie and a nice coffee.
You can have the iced coffee. I'll have the pie. How about that?
I approve of this message.
Okay. Um. So, do we have any immediate questions, or are you guys cool to be ready for next week?
Where's the shopping stuff, okay? One of the things I need is 1,000 gold piece holy relic. Do I have that already?
What is it?
1,000 gold. Does it need to be consumed?
No.
Yes, you have that already.
Mm-mm-mm.
Your staff is at least 1,000 gold pieces worth of holy relic.
I'd say the stuff is like probably priceless. It's
Yeah.
hard to put a value on that. Here's your god staff. It's worth $2.
So is that sufficient?
I mean, it'd be harsh. It was consumed because it's like a sacred relic. It was.
Yeah, right. No, your staff should be suitable for that role.
Cool. 80,000 gold.
All right.
Yeah.
The shopping
I
stuff.
also wanted to. Oh. What?
I'll enjoy the week. Go ahead.
Are we taking care of like shopping trip stuff now, or is that like a between sessions thing?
Yeah, that's
That
fine
we
for a
should
between
do, Brenda.
sessions thing. So yeah, just any shopping stuff, just
Okay.
send it my way, and I'll...
Mine's not complicated. I'm just getting some components for some spell stuff and maybe some healing potions.
most of that should be fine. I'll let you know if I require anything more from you, but yeah, just let me know, and I'll probably just give it the thumbs up.
All right.
You guys do have the full funding of the Adventurers Guild behind you at the moment, so
Cool.
Nice.
So I need some, yeah, and I need some specific purchases.
okay. Well, yeah, just any shopping stuff can be done between sessions.
All right.
Yeah, I don't actually know what if I want or need anything as well here.
All right. Cool. Well, in that case, I guess we'll be prepared for
So,
the actual start of the final battle next week.
final. I still get a level up, right?
Yeah, no, that's still fine. All of the downtime stuff
Excellent.
happened as it happened, so yeah, you're fine for the level up.
So,
Yeah, I
do
did nothing for 13 days.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
I probably like got a whole bunch of wine ready and alcohol ready for the feast for afterwards.
Just Malari stockpiling.
Already getting ready for the
I'm-
victory party.
Hey, I have to. If
See, now that's the mentality
Leo's
of a
probably
champion
gonna
right
run.
there.
Leo's gonna run us out of house and home with the amount of stuff they drink. Am I wrong?
I don't think you're wrong, to be honest.
So I'm gonna have to get like all the kind of fucking wine. Anyway,
Alrighty, so other than that, we maybe start telling people to get ready, and maybe in a few hours we start.
oh,
So, yeah, put everyone on alert and get everyone into positions.
oh,
What's
Mick,
going on?
I found out.
happening!
Mick, I found out what that sound was. Somebody's
what's that?
building at 8 o'clock at night.
What? Well, that's a bad time to be building.
You know, that
For
may
lots
not
of
be
reasons.
strange for me, considering I once tried to build a shelf at midnight.